So you've entered one of the big Vegas contests, either the Superbook or Circa, as a group, and you want to figure out how can we decide and come to consensus on what the pick should be as a group. Well, Degen.club is here to help. In fact, that's why I created Degen.club in the first place. We had entered the Circa Millions as a group. The group kept growing as to who wanted to be involved, and we weren't going to be able to figure out how to make picks as a group. So what we did, I asked for more money. We pooled the money in addition to what we needed for the entry and for the proxy. We made a side pot and we created our own contest, and we used that as an internal contest to make our picks. I'm going to show you how we did it. So I created a picks contest. Everyone would make their weekly picks, and then after the deadline, you could come and take a look at what those picks were and just count them up. In fact, there's actually even a consensus picks functionality to let you go ahead and select and see exactly what those picks are. I can use the share function, and I can copy that kind of text about what those tops pick are, and I can share them with people pretty easily. Also a fun thing to do with social media, just let people know, hey, this is what my group is doing this week. This is our consensus picks for our contest. All right, if you're going to do this and you want to know how to set that up, there's some settings you should know about. First of all, when you're creating a picks contest, just go ahead and give it a name. One really important thing you want to make sure you do is that your deadline is set well before you need to give the picks to the proxy. By default, Sunday at noon is the normal contest. You're going to want to choose either Friday 9 p.m. or Saturday noon. Okay, another thing to keep in mind, if you have other people in the contest that are not part of your consensus forming group, you can separate people out by forming teams. Now, this won't affect the individual contest, but you can use those teams then to kind of like segregate those picks. Let's make 2 teams and add 4 people to each, assuming, of course, that 4 people are involved in making your picks as a group. And let's go see how that would look once that's available. So then once I do that for my contest, I'll see new sort of team tabs show up on the contest. What I need to do is populate those teams. So let's create a team for the Vegas contest players. And I'll make myself the organizer here, the captain of that team. I'll take the rest and throw them in another team. Arthur's not one of our players, so we'll let Arthur run that team. And I'll just go and select which people are part of what team. So again, team 1 should be all the people involved in the Vegas contest. Now I know team 1, team 2, we just named team 1 and team 2 above there. You can see that's different. But for now, it's going to use those placeholders here. If you really want to see those placeholders update, just refresh the page after saving, and you'll see those names update, including the dropdown. So the dropdown will show Vegas contest players. Let's finish off populating all of those. We'll make sure that we have our full complement of people involved in our contest I want to use to form the consensus picks. Get them all assigned to teams. And then once that's done, the picks they make every week will accumulate for the team. And again, the nice thing is at the end of the week, so when the contest deadline is done, but before you need to hand things to the proxy, you can grab them. Make sure to get these people in the active lineup for the week. So there's a tab for set active lineup. This is, like a fantasy team. If you add them to the active lineup before week 1, you never have to change that. So this is something you only have to really do once. But then at the end of the week, again, when the deadline is done, before you need to go to the proxy, you can come and find, in addition to the overall consensus, you can look at the Vegas contest players consensus and see like what the most popular picks are and what you should be adding into the contest. In addition, another way you want to do it, in case you want to score it differently than how the site does the scoring, is you can download a spreadsheet, either from here, or again, as an organizer option, you can download a spreadsheet. That'll get all the picks for the week from various people in this grid layout, and then you can use that to sum up however you want and score things, and that's what you hand back to the proxy. And that is how you can run your contest on the Degen.club site and figure out a consensus for what to put into that Vegas contest. Enjoy Degen.club.